Glock. Thanks for coming through, brother.
For sure. Appreciate you for having me. Yes, sir.
You know, I'm a new Glock fan, man. I joined the movement on Glaucoma 2, last project.
Right.
Reached out to you and we did the Rap Radar thing.
Yeah.
But it's just so great. I mean, obviously I heard your name, but to continue to see the ascension, it's amazing. And I feel like with this record, I feel like, you know, you trying to deliver your finest work, right? Obviously, that's every artist's goal.
Yeah,
but like, you know, talk about that and you were patient with it too, because we were supposed to get this last year, right?
Right, but it's practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. So I canceled it last year because I wanted to get my personal life, you know what I'm saying, tightened up more. And I couldn't do that by being on the road all the time. So that's why I didn't put it out last year.
Wow. So it wasn't just like music or sample clearances or things like that?
Nah, not really. It was all me.
But what made you, did something happen like during the end of the year that made you really reassess your situation and say, this was needs to happen right now for me?
I found out, well, not like I found out, but it's like it was confirmed that I had a daughter, so that opened my eyes more, and it just was a lot of stuff happening back at home as far as Memphis that I don't care for or want to be a part of, so I just let me redo everything right quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when did you feel like was the top of this year? When did you feel like, okay, now I could go back to the music and really, because did you have the album kind of already done and you wanted to add to it? Or
Yeah,
what was
it was already done. I never stopped recording, no matter what situation, no matter what the timing is. I never stopped recording. But I just was in a whole nother mood. So the original Glockaveli, I scrapped the whole tape.
Wow.
Like the whole tape.
Start from scratch.
Yeah.
Wow. What made you do that? What made you? That's a bold decision.
it was the music I was recording. I'm like, I was saying to myself, and then again, my homeboys was like, bro, you might have to add this to the tape, but we saying it after every new song I record. So it turned into, fuck it, I'm finna just redo the whole tape.
So when you were dealing with the personal stuff, did you just stop recording during that time too and just kind of took a little bit of a break, or you was always still recording?
No, I never stopped recording. I just took a break from the world socially. Yeah. That's all.
But so why do you think when you started really locked into the album again that it was even, your music was getting even better? Like, what do you think was the key to that?
It was me blocking the world out for me. That's all it was.
Yeah.
I was like real hands-on with my craft during that time.
Yeah. I know you said like this, I think you tweeted about, you know, you have an old soul and that's going to be on display on this project. Can you speak to that?
I ain't gonna lie, it's the whole tape it's just maturity. It's maturity. And then the old school samples that I use, it's like if you know, you know. I'm not gonna like speak on them, but like once you hear them, they'll for sure like spark something in your brain.
Yeah, with Grinch, with Curtis Mayfield, like what made you go there? I mean, you choose some really big records, like
Curtis hard, bro. Curtis hard. My uncle, my grandma used to just bump this shit all the time. So as I got older, I always remembered those songs and they stuck with me. So I just decided to play with them.
Yeah. So those were the influence, because you say your grandma played you a lot of like, so you know your old school. Like,
yeah, for sure.
You could do the soul Mount Rushmore or something like that, right?
Probably can. Yeah, I can.
Who are some of your favorites besides Curtis Mayfield?
You got Tyrone Davis.
A lot of people don't know about Tyrone Davis. Like that.
I'm trying to
that's
go
showing
left
the Southern
right
roots.
Quick. Yeah. You got Tyrone Davis. Johnny Taylor.
You are from Memphis. Confirmed.
Let me see. I love Erica though. I ain't gonna lie.
Erykah Badu?
Yeah, I love Erica.
What's not to love, man? Come on.
Or
I
get to Isaac Hayes.
Isaac Hayes, okay.
Yeah, Memphis.
Shoot to Memphis.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's talk about Badu. There's the song Badu. Make the chopper sing like Badu. How did you get that? How did you get that cleared? And what did you get any feedback from her or how she felt about the record?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That song was really was just all fun. My producer, he was just playing around with samples that day.
Yeah.
and it stuck out to me because nobody expect Glock to rap on type of beat.
Yeah,
basically. Yeah, for sure. So I just put my own spin on it, made it my way.
Yeah. But did you realize did you know if she's heard it or got good
Oh
feedback
yeah,
from
for
it?
sure she heard it. Yeah, she heard it. Yeah.
She rock with you.
I told her, I was like, I ain't gonna put it out unless she hear it first or unless she get in the video.
Oh wow,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Somebody try to get in the video?
I tried to.
You seem to have fun in that No Sweat video, man. You just get all types of things on.
I ain't gonna lie, it was fun to a certain
Did it kind of
extent.
take you a little bit out your comfort zone, like trying new things? And
Nah, cause I asked for all that. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah.
So you look at this is sort of the bridge. It's funny you keep calling it a tape, but it's the high stakes though. Like this is the big album too. Like so, how do you balance those things when you view this project?
And I treat all my music like it's a album or a single. Like every track list, every song that's on the track list, I treat it like a single.
Yeah.
So I just be having strong belief and faith in my work. I don't even care which song it is. I just know one of them gonna pop.
You still do the you told me before about the intricate process of a lot of your peoples is here, like how you rely on your team and the process you go through to pick what records finally make the album. Do you still go through that process, and can you explain to people how that goes?
That's the reason why you didn't have the track list now, because when we was just in Miami last night, that's all we was doing.
Wow.
Like that's all.
Still finalizing
like
down
10
to the
different
deadline.
track lists is from him, and they ain't all in here, but they outside. But yeah, everybody got their own track list.
Why
and
do you
we
think
all just agree on one at the end of the night.
Why do you think that works for you to be sort of like you don't put your will on it and just kind of allow your people to tell you?
Cause like I don't want no yes man around me, and then again like they my boys, they my fam, but they fans too. So like what I like, what might be my favorite, is not everybody's favorite. So I just have to pick and choose and weigh options.
Was there a song that stands out to you that came close to making an album, and then last minute you said, do it?
Yeah, it's gonna be on the deluxe.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So you already playing the deluxe?
Oh yeah.
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 You know how many you gonna give on the deluxe?
That I don't know. It's gonna be enough though.
Got you.
It's gonna be probably like
more
another tape.
Another,
Like
I saw something you were saying
tape.
that you might come right back. Like
I got to. After they
Why do
hear
you
this
got
shit,
to, Key Glock? Is it a
I got too much of
competitive
it.
thing or just a?
I don't see no competition. It's just I got too much of it. I got quantity and quality. So it's like when you got that, it's like ain't nobody gonna be able to fuck with you.
Is that what gave you the confidence to say I'm gonna call my shit Glockaveli? Because that's that's a big statement.
Nah, I actually got it from Pac, but yeah, you can say that.
Well, I'm saying
for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Putting yourself in that light, you know,
Yeah,
what I mean?
for sure.
Machiavelli, Pac, like
For
that's
sure.
one of the greatest to many, right?
Straight up. Straight up.
So what was the exact moment you really realized? Okay, I want to call this project Glockaveli.
It was 2020. It was in 2023. It was like right before my birthday. It was in like June or July. Matter of fact, it was in June.
Summertime.
Yeah, it was in June, around his birthday or something. That's what it was. Yep.
You just thought it was hard, or just?
Nah, I've been playing. Like it been a tape that was supposed to, you know what I'm saying,
happen.
Been in process, but something happened, you know, things happened, and I just took my mind off of it, basically. Yeah. So now I just feel like it was the perfect time to bring that name back.
So, Pac died in 96. You were born in 97. So that in and of itself speaks to his impact and his everlasting impact. How did you personally find your connection to his music? His
story, his lifestyle. And my mama actually put me on Pac. Yeah. And she was incarcerated. She told me about Pac.
Yeah, right? You said your mom was, you was 6 months, right? You didn't see your mom till you was 17, 18, right?
She went in when I was 13 months. 13. She got out when I was 17.
17 years old.
Yeah.
Amazing. Now she's so much a part of your life now too, right? And your day-to-day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day. It's for her.
On the business side too, or just personal, or kind of a little bit of both?
Man, whatever she want to do, she do it.
I saw something else you were saying with the Pac thing, like it kind of bothers you that sometimes people only talk about the thug life with certain, they don't see the full scope of him. Can you expound on
that? It's just how media kind of is nowadays. They know what gets people moving. Like negativity gets you moving more than positivity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything positive ain't cool to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just knew what he stand for. Like we'll be talking all day about dude, but yeah.
You ain't get no backlash from like crazy Pac fans, like how dare you?
I ain't worried about nobody say about nothing.
Free Air in Tokyo, I thought that was cool. Like that you actually recorded it. I didn't know just because of the title. I didn't know you actually recorded Tokyo. And I saw you said that produced by Project Pat. That obviously a Memphis legend. I'm sure you grew up rocking to 3-6 Mafia.
For sure.
You had built a rapport, but then you hadn't even worked with him on some music, and then finally it went that way. Like, why do you think it was finally time to like rap on one of his beats?
It was because like me and Juicy, well, I ain't gonna lie, me and the whole 3-6, we got like a personal relationship. Like we all got each other's number, and we can text right away or call. So it's me and Juicy. I already, you know what I'm saying, was in cahoots and did stuff together. Me and Project Pat already did stuff together. It was like, I just thought about it when I was like, damn, me and Paul still ain't figuring nothing out, ain't got nothing together.
DJ Paul, yeah.
Yeah, so he sent me like probably a 30 pack of beats.
Oh, 30,
and I just went through all of them, and this shit was so hard to pick which one to rap on.
Like, many good ones?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit's so hard. So that one just came and it just caught my ear, and I just stuck with it.
Yeah. And you were in Tokyo, so did you go out there for business, or you was just chilling?
And I was out there chilling. I ain't gonna lie, I was out there chilling. Yeah. Next time I go is business though. Yeah.
No, but it turned into business because what gave you the thing of like, I'm gonna find a studio and I'm actually gonna record while I'm out here?
I was in the hotel room.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't play no games.
So you don't even need a studio. It's just go time. Get the Pro Tools ready?
Man, just need mic, laptop, speakers, headphones. We in there. Yeah.
And then you even shot a visual, right? What made you decide to even shoot the visual?
Because I didn't know when I'd be back in Tokyo. Yeah. So it was just easy. It's like, on camera, you go everywhere I go.
Yeah.
So it was nothing to do.
Yeah.
It was easy.
It seemed like it was just like a late night, like impromptu.
Yeah, it's just lifestyle.
It's
just, I can do it because I can.
You even had that crazy guy at the end. He didn't even know like the level of the rapper that was there. He thought she was just somebody fooling around. He didn't know.
It's cool.
Big business.
Straight up. Sure.
You saying that Japan, Japan, you saying was actually a cool spot. Like a lot of people, may not know about it, but like a different vibe. Like it was a place you really thought about. You maybe want to stay there at times, right?
Right. It's just it's the way they live and how they treat one another. Like when you go over there and look at that and realize what's going on, you be like, shit, I think I want to live like this too. You know what I'm saying? Because versus being over here, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to me, a hell of a probably juxtaposition difference between growing up in Memphis, because everybody says how tough it is in Memphis.
Memphis is Memphis. Yeah, Memphis is Memphis.
Nothing's changed.
Nah.
Well, I gotta congratulate you, man, Mr. Independent, man. You did that Republic thing, man. Yeah. Republic Records, man. The big dogs in the game, man.
I had to. Well, I ain't had to. Yeah.
Well, I saw you said you wanted there were certain independent milestones and things you wanted to reach before you did that. Like, what were some of the goals you checked off before what you felt it was time to make this move?
Platinum singles, platinum album, and that was really it, because not too many people just, go too hard while they're independent. Like,
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't be stuck in one thing forever.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm like LeBron headed to Miami Heat.
Yeah.
This what's going on right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How does that feel? Because that's also, they got the big dogs. They got the Drake, the Weeknd's, the Taylor Swifts, and like you're right up there.
It feel good. It feel good. I ain't gonna lie. Wherever I went though, I'm gonna stick out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What was the meetings with them that made you feel like, okay, this because I know money's probably whatever.
Money
high
talks.
Levels. Yeah. What was the talks that made you really feel like, okay,
money talks.
Money talks. Very true.
and talks. And then they understanding, like for real. Like they understood me the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you think that they can help take you further in your career?
It's all on me.
Mm.
It's really all on me.
Mm.
Like they can do their part, but like it's all on me. It's how bad I want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think this is it a point of like obviously you're already clearly a star, it's just like just taking it more to like superstardom, I guess, or that type of thing, right?
Yeah, but I really just be focused on my craft so much. Everything else just come along with it. So I know I'm in good hands. They know they in good hands. So yeah.
So really just it's a purist almost in it. It's like the end of the day, it's like you're someone who's very proud and deliberate about your catalog that you're building.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I got hell of a catalog.
Yeah.
Hell of a catalog.
And that's gonna be on display. I think it was smart that you putting this album out. A lot of times people wait, but you're hitting the road like weeks after once the album comes out. Why was that important and hit the road so fast after dropping this album?
Only because I've been gone away from my fans for so long. Like I ain't toured in like probably 2 years. So it's just a little gift to them, a thank you to them, back to them. Yeah.
How do you feel you're gonna incorporate this new album into your set list? Like, have you figured that out yet?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm playing songs from every tape I got out. So it's what they be want to hear.
but not solely, but feeding all the fans.
Nah, all of them. Yeah, for sure.
What is like let's say 3 songs that your fan would be mad if I don't hear Key Glock perform this song? That you feel it's mandatory. You gotta do that song.
Rush Cream, Mr. Glock. I'm gonna say some older stuff like Rush Cream, Mr. Glock. And I ain't gonna lie, it's a couple of them, cause shit, every show they be like, shit, why you didn't play this song? Why you didn't play this song? So
Impossible.
Yeah, Sin 6. Yeah, 6.
6. Oh yeah, 6.
Yeah, them 3.
Well, Russian Cream was your first like super big single, right? Triple platinum, I think.
2018. Yep. First it was On My Soul, then it was Russian. Yep. Yeah.
How did you know that? When did you start realizing, okay, this record's like moving in a way that's like bigger?
I really was just playing on Russian Cream. It was a freestyle at first, and we just took the beginning of it and made it a hook at the end.
Yeah.
So I didn't even take it serious. I was just playing around, I was just having fun. Yeah.
And Keith produced that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you guys on the new album got Watch It Wrong.
Yeah.
You say you're like Snoop and Dre. Like, speak to that connection you have with him. And he's another one of your biggest hits produced, right?
It's like, shit, take Keith a beast at what he do, and shit, I'm a beast at what I do. And it's like once we come together, it's like it's the perfect duo. Yeah.
Watch It Wrong.
I'm telling you.
And you guys went to high school together too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Did you guys talk about wanting to get into music back then, or was it?
Yeah, for sure. It was always like a plan. It was always destined for us. Even if we didn't do it together, we always was gonna make sure one of us do it and have each other back. And that's exactly how it happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
Would he beating on the table when you rapping in the lunchroom type thing?
Nah,
and stuff?
He wasn't beating on no table. My boy on the laptop for real.
There you go. That's right.
Yeah,
that's old school.
for sure.
Y'all got everything on them damn computers, man. I'm sounding old, man. I'm sorry, man.
Nah, you good.
You got to go to a studio.
That was at lunchtime. You talking about lunchtime, the rap battles.
Say again?
You talking about at lunchtime, like
so
beating on the table.
You was doing the rap battles?
I wasn't rap battling.
Yeah.
We weren't rap battling in Memphis. We was just,
Yeah.
everybody just rap their own little verse.
Yeah. When did you know you wanted to really pursue, grow up listening to so much music in background? When was your early connections to hip hop, and when did you feel like I definitely think I want to rap? Like, what was so early moments with that?
I never planned on actually rapping, wanted to be a rapper.
Yeah.
It's just, like I said, we'll be at lunch, everybody just freestyling, and that shit led from lunch table to my homeboy in-house studio to a real studio to me putting a studio in my house. You know what I'm saying? So it just took a whole toll on me. Yeah.
You remember when you started to feel like, okay, I think I'm pretty good. I'm getting good at this. Like,
it was 2014, 2015. I say my 11th or 12th grade year in high school.
So it really was a high school thing.
Yeah.
Was it a big besides Pac? Were there any kind of other MCs that really influenced you?
It was Gucci, Wayne, because that was the mixtape era. They was putting the most shit out.
Yeah.
So it's like if Wayne wasn't putting shit out, Gucci was putting something out.
Yeah. So you always kind of got to the guys that you want quality, but you want quantity. Like you want to deliver like a lot.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Why do you think that's important to just like feed the fans?
It's a self thing. It's just to show that I can do it, that I got it. Yeah.
And you do it in a way where you don't allow other people to be on your damn records, man. You're still on this, man. No features on the. I can't get on a Key Glock album with a guest verse, man. Nobody can.
Not right now. I might have changed of thought in a couple years though.
I saw you said you started 2017, maybe 2027. 10 years, you might finally let somebody be a guest on one of your songs.
Is 25. Yeah, I got 2 more years. 2 more years.
Was that always planned out, or just that ended up just evolving that way?
Nah, I wasn't planned out. It's like every reason has a cost.
Every reason has a cost.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you expound a little bit more on that?
It's a reason why. Like it's a reason why I feel like that, and I just take it out on everybody. I don't know if that's right, but it's working. So you gotta be right.
What to be the best, to be viewed as the best? Like you said, you're not looking.
Not even that. Just stand on your own 10. Just show motherfuckers you. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Adapt to nobody or run up under nobody. Yeah, I stand on my own, bro. That's all.
You think like rappers tend to rely on that a little too much, or
they rely on each other?
Say it again, I'm sorry.
They rely on each other. Like ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's like be your own man too. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. So that's the ultimate way to showcase that, I guess, right? Because if I buy a Key Glock album, listen to Key Glock album, I'm only gonna focus on Key Glock and his vision of what he's saying.
Right, and ain't nothing wrong with it, but some people just like features aren't just needed so much all the time. That's how I feel. Yeah. Yeah.
And you're selective about who you do features for. Like it could be somebody from like you wouldn't expect, like Conway.
I don't care how big or small a person is. It's like I fuck with people as a person, like not as an artist. You get what I'm saying? So that's where I be at with stuff.
So it's more about making a personal connection.
Yeah.
This person's solid. This person's cool.
Yeah, for sure. And it don't even have to be for a lifetime. I need to know who I'm dealing with. Yeah. Basically, yeah.
So how it's like? I mean, obviously, with that comes, like you said, with fame and attention in this business, and so like you had to pause things last year. Like, what's the state of mind you have right now about things? Do you feel like you have a great handle on where things are right now for you?
Yeah, for sure, bro. I got God with me, so I don't be really too much worried about, you know what I'm saying, nothing negative. I always think positive. Yeah. I just be ready for whatever. Yeah. Like in a good way. Yeah. Yeah.
I want to speak to your approach, your song making approach, because a lot of times, like I listen to your song, we're like, oh shit, is that the hook? Like you may start with that. Is it a pre-chorus? And then, you know, some of your songs you just may have just a middle of like one great verse in the middle of it. Like, can you speak to that? Because like your music tends to not follow that traditional like verse hook
right
kind of thing.
It all depends on the beat sometime and like how it's tracked out. Like I really use certain type of words based on the sounds that's in the beat, if that makes sense.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like the sample talking to you, or just the way
No, it's like repetition, similes, metaphors. Like if you sample a certain type of way, like on certain type of beats, it just gets the human energy going. It's like even if they don't know what I'm saying, it's just gonna get them moving. Yeah. And I figured out how to master this shit. Yeah.
So your strength is kind of repetition in a sense. Like,
It just come from trying new flows, just trying to be versatile. I just unlock new flows every other day. Yeah, just be trying shit. I never try to be just stuck and satisfied on one thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And going back to this album, this in particular, like you chose like Yes, I'm Ready, like these big sort of big records, Sunny, like big records, like and soul driven that way. When did you decide to use those type of samples on this project?
It just was the mood I was in. Like I was just real locked in, and I know I don't make too much music on those type of beats, so it's like, why not do it right now? Yeah. So I was like, just switch it up right now. It's new everything. Yeah.
Just a different way.
Yeah, for
and I
sure.
know going back to Pat, like the Blue Devil record, you know, obviously flipping that Willie Hutch, but also 3-6 Mafia did a classic with that too. Like what made you take on that challenge? Because obviously that's a record already that has a sample that's classic and a song already that's classic, but you flipped it too.
Where was I? I think I was in Paris when I recorded that. I ain't gonna lie, my energy was just so high in the studio that day. And like I said, when I was a kid, that song was like one of my favorite songs. Yeah. So it was only right I did it. I didn't even plan on it. It's just the beat came across my phone. And it was that was it.
Stay fly.
Yeah, for sure.
You said you had a connection to that growing up, right? The original record, Keep Sweat, right?
Yeah.
What was that connection?
When we was kids, it was a little parody song to that song, but I don't actually remember how it go. But it just was that whining at the beginning of the song.
Oh, the way the beat comes in.
It always stuck in my head. Yeah, like I just always, if I don't know no Keep Sweat song, I knew that one. Yeah, so because I don't even just listen to too much R&B. Yeah, I listen to blues before I listen to R&B.
Who you like in blues? Who are some of your favorites?
Told you earlier.
Oh, that's soul too. Yeah, for sure. You're not talking B.B. King blues.
Nah. I ain't go down that far.
And what was it like? You a fashionable brother.
Sam Cooke though.
Oh, Sam Cooke. There we go.
For sure.
I know you just touched down with Paris, and like, how's the fashion game going, man? You obviously one of the best dressers in the game.
I ain't gonna lie, it be fun. It's fun. It's just a lifestyle. Yeah.
You want to take it to the level where you like have different businesses in that field? Or?
Yeah, for sure. It's just I ain't trying to put like all my eggs in one basket. So it's like I don't want to rap forever either. So you get what I'm saying? So it's like the next thing that I get into, I'm gonna want to take that more serious than my rapping. It might sound crazy, but that's where I'm at.
Well, if you look at it, a lot of rappers end up getting or even a Rihanna, they'll have a venture outside the music that becomes their big thing. Jay-Z
I look
with
at
the
people
champagne.
like Will Smith, Ice Cube, John Cena, The Rock. Shit, like they started over here, but they get everything else over here.
Yeah.
You see? So yeah.
But you haven't figured out exactly what that is yet, but you feel like you're on that path.
Yeah, I got a couple options. So whichever one stick to me more, that's what I'm gonna roll with.
So we getting this album probably. Everybody's gonna love it. Yeah. You said you were gonna give us a little bit of a deluxe. You're probably gonna come back with another record by the end of the year.
Man, I got so much shit. I'm probably dropping another tape.
Why you keep calling them tapes, man? What do you mean when you say tape? It means it's
when
more
I say
authentic?
tape, it means mixtape, album, vinyl, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of the vinyl, it seemed like your vinyl got out early. Was that intentional, like the vinyl version of the album?
I don't know what that was about. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I was ready to go see about them.
Well, did you submit, like a lot of times people do the album and turn it in early to get vinyl pressed up. Was that something you did in this process, or was that just
but that don't mean put them on the shelf.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
Got you.
It's probably just a store that didn't. They probably didn't mean no harm, but they just didn't know.
Got a little excited. A little excited out there.
I don't think they knew what they had. That's all.
Yeah. So you turned in the album what, like months before? Like you was able to?
I turned it in, took it back, turned it in, took it back.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yes.
It's turned in that up.
Yeah, a lot of times people like end up with the vinyl, and the vinyl isn't exactly what ends up being the final thing because the files you sent then
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
does it have that kind of thing going on here where if I get the vinyl, it may have a different mix or something on it?
Nah, we good. We good.
Well, but how far in advance? A lot of rappers say they don't want to do that because you have to turn your music in so far in advance. Like,
man, this ain't for me. It's for the fans, man. Get them folks their vinyls. So however long it take, it'll get done.
And that was the first time you did something like that, right? Too for the vinyl.
Nah,
you did it before.
Yeah, I did it before for sure.
Why do you think that's
I be
important?
working, bro. I be working.
I'm saying, of course. But is it like just this, like you know, like you be a Southern rapper, like it's sort of like the roots of hip hop, like give the DJs the vinyl, give them the pure.
Yeah.
Like, was that the motivation, like to do that?
It's just, I just think this shit cool. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Like, don't nobody even have vinyl record players no more.
Yeah.
So even to just have a vinyl or some shit that come out in the
physical
2000s, 2020s, that shit cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like doing cool shit.
Yeah.
You're a cool guy. That's it.
Old school, man.
Then you think, okay, so then another album probably end of the year, and then do you have it mapped out? You feel like you might, by 2027, might make a transition from music, or how do you feel like long-term, any long-term goals with how many more projects you think you can see yourself putting out?
I could put out more than, I'm gonna say, I could put out more than enough.
Yeah.
But it's like, do you want to linger around the rap game for that long? And me, I don't care to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to overstay your welcome.
Yeah, for sure.
On top of the game.
Exactly.
And then we begging you to come back.
I'm gonna be in and out. But I'll be getting money over here now.
Keep getting money, brother, man. I appreciate you taking the time, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
And your success.
Yes, sir.